Hello everyone. I'm trying my best to keep up to date with everything that's been going on. But recently, I stumbled into something that left me wondering, wait a minute, did BlackRock short millions of shares of Trump Media and Technology Group Corp, ticker symbol DJT, a day prior to the assassination attempt on President Trump, betting that the stock price of Trump Media would collapse if such attempt were to be successful in order to make a lot of money? Let's get started. So right now, there's a lot of buzz online about this company called Austin Private Wealth. As you know, X is the platform where you have access to instant breaking news. By the way, make sure to follow me there at VegaAxis. Now, I do like to be careful though. Sometimes people tend to get ahead of the news, but I've verified this and there's been a good number of individuals that have reported on this subject. Let's start with user Josh Walkos, and I will read part of his tweet here. A company called Austin Private Wealth LLC shorted 12 million shares of DJT via a put option. The filing date is July 12th, the day before the assassination attempt. A put option means you are betting against the stock price. Typically, an investor would go long, meaning you would like the stock price to rise, and when it does, you will make money. In the case of a short position or a put option, you are betting the opposite, that the stock price would go down and therefore you would make money on it. I continue. They have around $1 billion in assets under management, and this is by far the largest put placed. According to a source, the trade represents 6% of total shares and over 16% of the float of the stock, given the fact that Trump owns 60% of the company. And here you have the screenshot where it verifies that a put option of 12 million shares was placed on Trump Media. These are huge numbers, guys. And at that time, Trump Media was trading around $30 a share, give or take. But let's continue. This is a giant bet when you consider their total assets under management. But wait, there's more. To make things even more interesting, my source tipped me off with the following two images from their Bloomberg terminal. The following screenshot shows the put by Austin Private Wealth LLC that was taken earlier this morning. It shows the 120,000 puts. And just so you know, this tweet is from July 17th. Now, it is 120,000 puts because these are contracts. And so the contracts gives you the option, in that case, to short 12 million shares of DJT. And if you don't understand too much about what I'm talking about here, don't worry. Just see this as they were betting against the stock price of Trump Media. Let's keep it that simple, okay? If the Trump Media stock went down, they would make money. As simple as that. Here is where it gets interesting. The next screenshot was taken later in the day and showed that Austin Private Wealth LLC is nowhere to be found. Why? And I will try my best to blow this up on the screen so it is easier for you to see. But there they are at the top with such a huge transaction. But on the next screenshot, boom, Austin Private Wealth LLC is no longer on the list. How convenient. Well, Turns out that Austin Private Wealth amended their filing on July 16 and removed their put option on Trump Media. This image shows that the holding report for July 16, 2024 is indeed amended. And yes, this is 100% accurate. Does it mean that this company was behind the assassination attempt? No, but it does not look good. And for the record, I will leave all of these links in the description below. Moreover, another interesting thing about the amendment filed on July 16 is that it is the only one they ever had. If you search and look at their filings, their first one was back on February of 2020. From there, they had a perfect record of accurate filings until the one for July 12 that is now amended. Isn't that something? But the plot thickens. This is per Crowdsource the Truth. And I quote, "A lot of people have been sending me information about Austin Private Wealth shorting 12 million shares of Trump Media and Technology Group stock. I just called A.G. Wagner, a partner in the firm, to ask him if it was true. Let's listen."
Hello?
Alex, is this Mr. Wagner?
Yes.
My name is Jason Goodman. We don't know each other, but I was calling to see if you're aware of this information that's going around the internet about Austin Private Wealth shorting 12 million shares of Trump media stock. Is there anything to this? There's a lot of information about your company going around right now.
I can't comment on it.
Uh-huh.
Who are you?
My name is Jason Goodman, and people are saying that the Texas investment firm Austin Private Wealth, LLC, shorted 12 million shares of Trump's Truth Social stock. I think it's called Trump Digital Media World or something like that, the day before the assassination attempt. And the thing that's got me concerned is that people on the internet are publicizing, here are some of the organizations that receive donations from the investment firm. The ADL, the ACLU, Hadassah, Shalom, Austin, Camp. I mean, the thing that bothers me is that people are obviously focusing on these Jewish charities. I'm Jewish, and I walk around New York City. The climate is that people attack me because they say you look like a Zionist. So I'm interested to know, first of all, how your company could have this prescient foresight to short 12 million shares of this stock the day before the assassination attempt. That's obviously very suspicious. But I just also wanted to ask you if it's true that these charities are charities that your company is donating to. I don't really think it's particularly important. You're free to donate to whoever you want. But there's a narrative building around your company that's dangerous for people like me.
Right, I understand. So it was a reporting error. So if you go back and look at that same filing, you'll see it was a clerical error in the filing.
Well, how did that occur? I mean, were you trying to short fewer shares than that? How could such an error like this, it seems like a remarkable coincidence for that dramatic of an error to occur the day before this historic incident, doesn't it?
So the reporting is generated June 30th, and it was a clerical error. I do believe we'll be releasing something to our website with more detail on it. But if you go look at the updated filing, you'll see the proper data in there.
Okay. And is it true that these are charities that you donate to? Would you care to answer if your discretion?
I can't comment on that, sir. Sorry.
Okay. I think you got to get in front of this on the social media platform because, as I said, I think it's horrible PR for your company. It's dangerous for Jewish people who are experiencing hatred online and in public. And it's very difficult to understand how this could have happened, but I appreciate you speaking to me.
Understand. Thank you.
Have a nice night.
All right, so that was their conversation there. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And they did release a statement, and it reads as follows. Okay, so a statement on incorrect filing with the SEC, July 17, 2024. The SEC filing, which showed that Austin Private Wealth shorted a large number of shares of Trump Media and Technology Group Corp. ticker symbol DJT, was incorrect, and we immediately amended it as soon as we learned of the error. No client of APW holds or has ever held a put on DJT in the quantity initially reported. The correct holding amount was 12 contracts or 12,000 shares, not 12 million shares, as was filed in error. In submitting the requested report for the second quarter of 2024, a multiplier was applied by a third-party vendor that increased the number of shares by a multiple of 10,000 for all option contracts, not just DJT. We did not catch the error before approving the filing. Wow, how do you miss that error? What a miss. I continue. We filed the report on July 12 to reflect our position on June 28th. We amended it on July 16. Now, does that make them look any better? That was a position from June 28th. It was still a couple of weeks prior the assassination attempt. But moving along here, they said, we deeply regret this error and the concern it has caused, especially at such a fraud moment for our nation. We are committed to full transparency and maintaining the trust of our clients. As such, we are reviewing our internal procedures and our processes with a third-party vendor that assists with SEC filings to better understand how this happened and avoid similar issues moving forward. And that's it. A simple clerical error from Austin Private Wealth. You know, a company that is managing assets of around $1 billion, and their filings have been pretty consistent and accurate. All of a sudden, this one wasn't. What do you guys think about that? Now, where does BlackRock fall under this? Now, if you didn't know, BlackRock is the world's largest investment manager with around $10 trillion worth of assets under management. And they can pretty much break or make any company they want at this point, and can certainly move the market, if you will. Now, we do know that the shooter, Matthew Crooks, was in that commercial for BlackRock that was later taken down. But where is the relationship here between BlackRock and Austin Private Wealth? Well, it turns out that BlackRock is among the largest new holdings for the quarter for Austin Private Wealth LLC, meaning they have invested over $34 million in the BlackRock US ETF. To me, that is not surprising. A lot of these companies that are dealing with the tens and hundreds of millions of dollars or billions of dollars would certainly invest in such ETFs. Why wouldn't they? I mean, BlackRock pretty much owns the world. So that would make sense. I don't see that as something suspicious, not as bad as Austin Private Wealth shorting DJT prior to the assassination attempt. That is very suspicious. But them owning, BlackRock ETF, that's common sense to me when you are that big. And so that's the relationship they have, or from what I can see, from what I was able to find. Again, as of this recording, things can always change. If they do, I will let you know. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope this transaction gets investigated. Well, this clerical error gets investigated. Does not look good. Very suspicious. Thank you for your support. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to share this video. I will see you next time.